The Mortgage Minute today being brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. Make a call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. And every day at this time, OBMMI. They provide the most comprehensive, accurate, timely, and interactive analysis of pricing ever conducted in the mortgage industry, calculated from actual locked rates with consumers across 42% of all mortgage transactions nationwide. Love giving you this information because this is about as real time as it gets. This is what rates actually locked at with this particular company who has a 42% market share of all mortgage transactions nationwide. I just said that. We don't know the APR. We don't know points paid or received. We just know raw data, the rates. 30-year conforming loan up 6.698, Friday's rate. 30-year jumbo loans were down 6.805. FHA loans 6.609. Those were up a little bit. 30-year USDA loans 6.617. Those are for the rural areas. Generally no down payment. Those were down a little bit. And the best loan on the market for those that earned it. Can't just apply for this one. And yes, it is my favorite loan. No, I didn't serve, but I love helping the men and women of our military who did serve. So we can actually do a radio program like this every morning and say what's on our mind. That's the VA loan. That was down a little bit, 6.33. And yes, we are just about finished with rsrvaloans.com, rsrvaloans.com. We should have that done by the time you're able to hear this tonight on radio. It is an educational series, rsrvaloans.com. Let's move a little bit closer to what's going on today. The 10-year Treasury is down 2 basis points. The S&P 500 now up 10.4. Mortgage-backed securities down 22, which means interest rates are up ever so slightly. What's driving that? Well, again, we see oil. That's going to help with increasing inflation, unfortunately. We did get that debt ceiling deal behind us. Do you remember me telling you when they were going to come out with the solution to the debt ceiling? I don't know if we have that clip. I didn't tell Josh to grab it, so we probably don't have it. But if you remember, I shared with you that they would come to an agreement over Memorial Day weekend when nobody was listening. Yeah, that's when they came to the agreement. So debt ceiling, now that's behind us, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, and we got the jobs report. Kind of misled a lot of people. The media didn't cover that really well, but we'll get into that as well. You can count on it, but that's what's going to be driving the market now until we get to the next Federal Reserve time when they're going to tell us about what they're going to do with interest rates. Now, remember, the Federal Reserve does not control mortgage rates, but the home equity lines of credit do follow those mortgage rates. So be careful if you're getting that home equity line of credit. Also, student loans. We're going to talk more about that later in the broadcast. Don't consolidate into a private loan. That's bad for you. We'll talk more about that, but that's the Mortgage Minute brought to you by our friends at Geneva Financial. When you're ready for that next home loan, Geneva's got the programs and the products. You just need to make the call, 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990.